Tyler Key with The Truth About Guns, here to talk to you about the CompTac Minotaur Gladiator outside the waistband holster. This is a hybrid holster with a leather backing, Kydex shell, and a snap loop closure system that goes around your belt. The snap loop system is adjustable. Currently I've got it set for a 1.5 inch belt, but you can go about a 1/2 inch either direction if you've got a slightly more narrow belt or a slightly wider belt. It's also adjustable for retention here, 1, 2, 3 screws, and it's got the nifty little depression there in the Kydex that I've enjoyed on all of my CompTac holsters to give it a nice audible snap when you're holstering. Overall, I felt that this was a very well-built holster. This is really fine leather, great hardware, excellent work on the Kydex. They've even gone so far as to put the XDM 3.8 on there for the gun that this was made for. In case you're running multiple holsters, multiple guns, you can pick it out with no issues. It will also work, and I'll just show you real quick. This is my daily carry XDM. Fits in there really nicely. You can hear that audible snap, and it comes out with no issues. Like all of the hybrid holsters that I've tested from CompTac, needed a couple days of break-in. I just wrap my gun up in a dress sock every evening and let it sit there. It will also take, this is a dummy gun, but this is the 4.5 inch XDM frame. With a little extra oomph, it'll fit in there. Not really made for it. You can see that they've kind of formed the Kydex down here at the edge, but if you're really on a budget, you can run a slightly larger gun. It attaches to your belt very easily. Show you how to do that there. Loop down the front one, pull it so you've got access to the rear one. You don't have to do the acrobatics unless you want to. Snap it on your belt. You can wear it forward. It's more of a 2 o'clock holster. I normally wear mine at 3, and it'll go all the way back around wherever you want it on your belt. This is especially nice if you're going to be on a long road trip. You normally carry your gun maybe at 4 o'clock. You can rotate it forward to 3 o'clock without too many issues, pardon me. Not going to have really any problems accessing your front pocket here if you get it about the 3 o'clock position. You're also not going to have too much trouble getting to your back pocket. One issue that I did find with this holster, just from a concealment standpoint, and if you're in an open carry state, feel free to fast forward past this. But I'll show you real quick here with a jacket that I wear. This is just your everyday North Face fleece jacket. When I got the jacket on, and it's zipped up like I do in everyday carry here, you actually see quite a bit of the holster sticking out of the bottom. So the only way I was able to actually wear this and feel comfortable about it being concealed was when I wore a very long shirt or a very long jacket. Not a huge fan of that, but again, if you live in an open carry state, whatever. If you live in a concealed carry state and you wear long shirts, you're totally fine. Other issue that I have with it as far as kind of squawks about it go, and I've actually brought along my MTAC holster, which is my inside the waistband hybrid holster from CompTac as an example of this. You can see that there's a little bit of leather that peeks out right here. CompTac uses a generic backing for all of their holsters, so it's kind of to be expected. A little bit peeks out right there. Doesn't make too much of a difference on the draw. In fact, there's just a nib of leather there. To use a very scientific term, it's not too much of an issue. On the Gladiator, however, let's get that in there. There's quite a bit more leather, and I know that this is a black holster on a black gun. I hope you can see it there, but there's quite a bit more leather. And when you go to get your grip, you're actually going to have, see if I can point it there, you're actually going to have leather kind of digging into the web of your fingers before you actually get to the gun. So you really need to kind of smash your hand in there, and even then you're going to have quite a bit of leather kind of pushing back on you. So it makes the draw a little bit difficult. I don't doubt that you could shave this down, re-stitch it or something like that, but for a $90 holster, it should be ready to go right out of the factory. Other than that, really a well-made holster from CompTac. I've really come to love their products. They're really well made. Their customer service is incredible. You can typically get your holster within a week to 2 weeks, depending on how busy they are. They use common hardware pieces across them, so same Allen screws, same rubber bushings across the board. These are typically easy pieces to find in case you ever lose anything. Like I said, with any of the hybrid holsters, you're going to have to put it in a sock, let it stretch out for a couple days, but once you do, you've got a holster that draws pretty easily but has a good retention on it. Overall, well, I won't tell you how I feel about the holster. You should read about it on the Truth About Guns. Thanks.